Right. Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome to another episode of Binge-O-Clock. I'm just going to quickly adjust the screen to see the chat. Let us see what the league is saying. Hi, guys.
What's up, league? Oh, actually, hang on. I also need.
Is the sound good? People keep complaining that my sound is always less. So today I have put the mic right in front of me. Yeah, like I'm just going to be talking like this throughout.
Welcome to the end of Binge-O-Clock, and we will now move towards the beginning of Binge-O-Clock. And then jump to the future of Binge-O-Clock. And then to the past of Binge-O-Clock.
Oh, this is going to be such a fun stream.
You mean this was such a fun stream?
Or it could have been.
Ooh.
Because we may not be doing it.
It is in another timeline.
It was. You know, I'm not even kidding. Okay, before we start, I'll tell you this fun story. I don't know if you guys know this, but like the Zomato now recently announced that they're doing 10-minute delivery, right? And I was writing this sketch. For all you know, you'll see it as a reel. But basically, I was like, I'll place the order and the doorbell rings. And it's me from the future who's come to deliver my order. Because in the future, I already know what I had eaten in the past. So I deliver my order before I've already placed it. That's how advanced Zomato is in the future. And I was toying around with the paradox, the logistics, the shooting. Though I was like, yeah, TK, why not? I'll just do it.
Why not?
I'll do it. And for me, time travel has been like an ultimate. There is so much to talk about. I have shot a time travel sketch. Also, Rohan's been in a time travel movie.
Been in a time travel movie, that's right.
We have to discuss all of that.
I have been in a time travel movie.
We have to discuss that. We have to, before we start, a few quick things. Number one, you guys know what the deal is. We have our introduction. Take this link, send it to your friends, send it now, in the future, send it in the past.
It's saying like 88 people are watching and it's saying that like 54 likes. That's some bullshit.
That's bullshit. That's more people should be coming. Dabao. Hello, Film Zurich. Hello.
Dabao and Dabao. Correct.
Yeah, fully.
Dabao.
Just completely drowned, guys, in this stream. Okay,
nice.
Completely drowned. Take this link, send it to all your groups. That is your responsibility. Send it to your groups and tell them that we are live, and Rohan's taking a photo of himself at the moment.
Excuse me, it's a boomerang, okay?
Or whatever. Yeah. But
boomerang.
Tell people we are discussing time travel, and press the like button again and again. I need to tell you guys, if you press the like button, more people know that this channel is live. But more people are like, what is happening? You know, I wish time travel existed so I could go back in time and correct all my mistakes.
That's called editing, dude. That's called editing. That's called editing. It's fine. You can use it. But God bless the clip tool on YouTube. What would we do without it?
Yeah, it's a beautiful this thing. It's like, hey, I can completely go back and remove that this part ever existed.
7 minutes or 11 minutes of me scrambling to try and find internet while interviewing Ashni Grover. Time travel.
So, we are going to be talking about time travel.
I got Time Travel Hulk here. I've been repping time travel like every stream here, always.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Always and forever.
There has been one very particular item of time travel, and this I'm going to pull out and say that if you guys know, you know. If you don't, it's totally fine. This was one of my proudest possessions that I ever bought. It's very time travel-y.
Of course.
And it also goes...
Nice.
So, this was the... Nice. This is.
I have a Tardis, but it's in the other.
Yeah. I have Tardis, Dalek. I had everything. But yeah, this stream. I think we should clarify. I want to focus. I think we should focus on movies only, because if we get into shows, that's a different ball game altogether. And if we talk about movies, though, lots, lots to discuss.
I don't know, man.
Lots.
Fine, be that way.
And I also want to ask you: do time loop movies count as time travel movies, or are?
So
time
I've been
loop
wondering
movies?
the same thing. Like in the sense, because then are we counting like Edge of Tomorrow, Groundhog Day, like Source Code? Are we counting all of those? Like what's the deal? What's the
Like
vibe?
what is you know what, League, you all tell us, do time loop movies count as time travel, even though yes, you are playing with time and you're coming back to a static point in time, but that is a very interesting question. You guys should tell me, time loop movies are considered as time travel, yes or no? Yes, 2 yeses. Moment we get, if we get 10 yeses, we discuss time loop movies. That is part of the this thing. That's 4,
1,
5.
2,
Yeah, I guess
3,
we've got
4,
time loop
5,
movies
6.
are part of this thing. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All
cool,
right.
that's it.
Now, I'll also tell you that this stream, I definitely feel that it's not going to be a 1 hour stream. I want it to be sorry, not 1 hour. I don't want it to be part, like just one stream and that's it. I know for a fact there will definitely be a part 2, because there are a
Well,
lot.
I can tell you, being from the year 2074, that it was a 7-part stream.
Yeah,
actually.
dude. Yeah. And it
We
was
take a while to
amazing.
get going, but part 4 actually, that was
Dude,
our
part 4
finest
was
hour.
killer, dude. You should have seen our watch time. We had like
Man, it was
40
crazy.
million people watching us, and
It
we
was
couldn't even get
crazy.
up from our chair, but it was amazing, that stream.
Yeah, it's true.
That was-
The nuclear holocaust really affected part 5 and part 6's numbers. But I think with part 7, once the global cooling set in and everybody sort of either
Yeah.
calmed down
Yeah.
or died, and we were the only thing left to watch.
Yeah.
For 7, like
It was the best thing ever. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Bunker O'Clock. Today we are going to be discussing our top survival movies. And we are like, okay, there's no audience,
Yes.
Rohan. Like, no one is
like,
watching.
that's it. No
Everyone
one's watching.
died.
That's it. Devesh is asking, was I still single back then? Devesh.
What do you mean back then?
No, as in back then in the future. I'm
in
just
the
like,
future.
I'm just like, see, Devesh, life is an adventure. Is all I'll say. All right. Your case, that adventure might be a solo trip, but it's an adventure. It's an adventure. It is. Yes.
Oh yes, Prabhat is right. We are actually doing time travel. We are doing the podcast
Yeah.
from the future in time, and he is listening from Sweden, which is back in. That is
That's
for me the
crazy.
most fascinating.
It's
Like
crazy.
basic. That always
We live
blows
in
my
time
mind.
travel. We live in time travel.
Okay, I'll just ask you. Does like is time travel your favorite genre of movies and shows? Is it that sort of a genre, or is it just one thing that you enjoy?
No, I love time travel. Like, I love it, but there's so much of it. So it's also the one that requires the most suspension of disbelief, right?
Yeah.
Because it is also like easily the most plot holy subgenre of like films ever. Because I mean, it's basically, from what we know, time travel is not possible. So to write the rules, you do a bunch of hand waving.
Yeah.
And you invent whatever you need, whether it's a flux capacitor that works at 88 miles per hour, or whether it is PIM particles,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
you just invent whatever you need.
Or
and
it's a phone book sent, like it's a phone booth sent by
it's a phone booth by the Time
people
Lords of
from the
Gallifrey.
future also. Bill and Ted also had a phone booth.
Bill
That
and
was
Ted,
also
yeah,
like
there we
future
go.
say,
There we go. Yeah, it's what you need.
it is exactly. There is I don't know how to
No, I love time travel. What I love about time travel as a genre is that it's one of those genres that, because it's been done in so many different, like for example, like time travel at this point is basically not even a genre, it's a trope, right?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if you have any science fiction show that you love, they have done one time travel episode,
100%.
right? They've either done a time loop episode or they've done a time travel episode, right? Your favorite show, that what has happened. It's like a guaranteed take it in writing, in like this thing. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has one, like Star Trek, every single show like has one, right? But what also that means is that it's been done so much that a lot of filmmakers approach it as a challenge and do it in like fantastically creative and interesting ways, right? Like today, the difference between, like, look, this is a genre that encompasses both primer and hot tub time machine.
Yeah, exactly.
And somewhere in the middle or outside of it or another timeline is Donnie Darko, right? So
No, Ekman. Rohan,
It's
if I were
wild.
to put it in a time travel universe, right? I would put Primer at the top and Funtush at the
Funtush.
extreme bottom.
But I wasn't. See, that's the thing. I wasn't doing it top and bottom. Mine is a horizontal. I'm just like, this is how broad, like with no moral judgment. All right, this is how broad that entire this thing is. Fantoosh,
Dude,
dude.
Fantoosh, I'm not even kidding, okay? I keep telling people stories about this, but it's true. Whenever I was, like, while growing up, I had these weird fantasies that maybe movies were real, or maybe for me it could be real. So every time after Fantoosh, I would keep thinking, okay, what if I would touch a wall and I'm transported back to that time? That is exactly how I
That
can.
time before you saw Fantoosh.
No, no. Ah, that's the Fantoosh sequel, you know. They crash into the wall and that's it. They don't go back in time.
It's
They
just called Touche.
Oh, so funny.
This time they didn't have fun. Hey, wasn't Ashwin Mushran in Fantoosh?
I think so. I think so.
2003, you're surely talking about fun.
Yeah, Fantoosh. It's called Dudes in the 10th Century. That is the English version. I don't know why.
Dudes
it
in
is.
the 10th century, bro.
I don't think. Oh wow, Amitabh Bachchan was part of this movie. That's very cool.
As the narrator. Oh no, Ashwin Mushran is not in it.
He's not.
He's not.
Okay, nevertheless, it was a very fun movie. I would just like to say. I still would like to clarify. It was a fun.
Oh
movie.
yeah. It was full fun.
Okay, so I mean, there's a lot that we have to discuss. So I'll hand it over to you. You tell me what is
In
the
fact,
movie.
what I was going to say is because we have so many movies to discuss this time, I'm going to try and keep like a hard limit on how much time I spend on each movie, because otherwise we'll be here for 6 hours.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want it to be like, ye movie acha hai, ye movie. If okay, let's put it in that broader spectrum. If it's a movie which everyone has sort of seen, like
Cool.
Terminator, we'll focus on it for a bit and then move on. But if it's something that's very niche that you think no one has seen and it's one of the best concepts of time travel, take your time, go for it.
So now niche is this thing, right? If you're a time travel genre fan, it's probably not niche to you or whatever. But like, for example, like I have a few that like stay with me forever. Like the first one is, of course, Primer, right? Like if you ask me, I've still not 10,000% understood Primer.
Of course.
It's just done so spectacularly. Plus, and this is the thing, right? You think time travel, you think like having to go back, period pieces, this, that. Dude, this movie was made for $10,000.
Yeah.
All right. Shane Carruth made this movie for $10,000, literally. $10,000 or $20,000 he made it for. And it's brilliant, right? Like it's just such a brain fuck. That's the only word for it, right? Right from the get-go. It is such a brain fuck.
I don't know if you know this, but like there is a chart.
Yes,
explaining.
I was in fact thinking, yes, there is a chart. And I don't understand that chart also beyond a point.
Like, wait.
You want to try pulling it up?
Yeah. Primer time travel chart. 1 second.
There are many. Are you muted? And that's it. Sahil Shah has left us. His time juice has finished.
Sorry, there was a lot of
Nice
background noise. I'll just move the browser tab here. I think this is the one. No, this browser tab here. Is this the one? Sorry, guys, just hold on for okay. It's okay. I'll just do a quick adjustment since we are here. Guys, just hold on for 1 second. I'm just going to do a quick adjustment.
Primer. Even I'm looking for Primer. But either way, it's very complicated. Like very wildly, vastly complicated.
Primer it's complicated is also an understatement because
वो like मतलब dark का बाप है.
Yeah, if you think Dark was like, oh wow, great time travel, as Rohan said, Dark ka baap. I'm opening the chart here. I'm opening the chart. Okay, guys.
The guy who made Primer look at Dark and says, ये कहाँ Dark है? ये तो जिंदगी है.
And now I'll just quickly add a window capture and show you guys. Sorry guys, I wasn't anticipating this, so now I'm just doing
It's fine.
Setup, you know.
Again, remember, clip. No one, future generations will never know that there was all this time wasting when you use the YouTube clip tool.
All right, guys. So this is apparently this thing, right? It is called like a definitive primer for definitive timeline for Primer. I'm going to zoom in to show you what this is. Just from far away, this is the timeline. Okay, I mean, you can't even get like you
Yeah,
can understand a basic gist of what I'm trying to explain.
Like
But
this, yeah.
this is
This
the
looks
movie.
like something that makes you quit a course in college.
Yeah.
Like this looks like something that makes you quit a subject in college. Like you look at a textbook that has one of these and you go, okay, cool.
Yeah, this is not something that I want to consider, because there's so much happening in this. Tell me, what is the plot of Primer for people who have not seen Primer, because it is an extremely underrated movie.
It is essentially, the simplest way of putting it is about what, three guys who invent a time machine literally in their garage. Like literally in their garage, they invent it, and then one of them starts fucking around with it, basically. And it's nothing. There's no special effects. There's nothing. They literally show it as like person closes a box, sound happens, time travel has happened.
Yeah.
Like that's it. And it's very like, I mean, there's technically, I guess, no such thing as hard science time travel, but they try to keep as close to the conceit as possible. That like, if you went back or if you went forward and like you met yourself or you did something, like what would happen, basically, and how you have to avoid that and all of those things. It's like the most simplified version of Primer is Prestige in a weird way. Like I don't know how to explain it, but the two movies fit together very well in my head.
Yeah, I remember when I'd first, so I remember I'd got into this entire zone of, I wanted to watch all the time travel movies that there were. Okay, and I got into this. I've seen like, I made a list of things. If you type IMDb pay time travel, you'll find a list of obscure ones also. And I remember I'd seen Primer and I didn't know what was happening. I didn't. I was just staring, going, who did what, he went where, and even after that, if you still look at the chart, right, it's not even, it's like you failed the course, and even during revision you're I don't know.
I know why I failed the course.
I don't know what do I
understand
do?
Why I failed.
Oh, but so good, such a good movie. Such a people, please watch Primer if you haven't.
Yes,
I mean,
if
you ask anyone, or even if you Google best time travel movie, Primer will come up as the top for two primer reasons, as Rohan said. One, obviously amazing time travel, but two, budget. You don't need to show those big effects or whoosh, any of that. It's just done very simply.
That's all it is.
There's another similar movie in that vein, too, which are in that lowish budget movies type. Have you seen this movie called Triangle?
No, I haven't seen Triangle.
Triangle is a very fascinating movie where this lady goes on a ship.
Okay.
And on the ship, someone...
She goes to let me guess, the world famous Arctic Triangle.
I thought you... Yes, exactly. It is that only. It is the Arctic Triangle, and then it ends at the Bermuda Circle. That is
yes, indeed.
It is like...
Yes, indeed.
There is a killer. It's Archimedes. He's just like, guys, what are you guys doing?
What are you guys doing?
But basically, on the ship, someone is killing people, and that's all I'm going to tell you. That's all. That's all. I don't want to give in too many details. Also, guys, if anyone has seen any of the movies we discussed, please respect other people who've not seen it. Don't give any spoilers in the chat. Let's just discuss how good, how bad it was, whatever. But don't give spoilers, because time travel is such a thing that, unfortunately, that one spoiler happens and you're like, fuck, now I know the entire plot. But Triangle is it's one of those movies that ends on a, oh shit, oh my god, how
nice.
That's the good fun part of time travel. I will read out two super chats. One is from Prabhat, who said, "About Time, beautiful movie." Yes, Prabhat, that was on my list, and I want to discuss that as well. I will come to Prabhat's this thing. Have you seen About Time?
I have seen About Time. It's very sweet.
It is one of the...
It's very sweet.
I'll just say that there are a few romantic movies that I enjoy, okay? And About Time is one of those beautifully done science fiction rom-coms where you're like, this is nice. I would like to have this ability to fix things.
To fix things.
It's
like About Time is like the opposite of Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Like About Time is literally like the opposite. Like it's like if dark had an opposite called light. It would be about time. Like genuinely, it's very fucking sweet. That
It's a
movie.
very
Again,
sweet movie.
don't want to give spoilers, but
Just definitely watch About Time. Definitely watch About
Yeah,
Time.
yeah, yeah,
I
full
mean,
on.
in that zone, if you definitely want to watch another movie about time and fixing relationships, there's this underrated movie called Bar Bar Dekho.
it's the fucking shit. Got one of the best soundtracks ever in history. It's outstanding. Every song, all bangers, all the time. It's a very fun movie. Please watch it, everybody. I play Raj. Raj. Dude, it was actually a very interesting experience, okay,
Yeah.
working on it, because it was a time travel thing, and even though there was very few scenes, alright, because it was time travel, they had to age me up. So, dude, I sat through like a proper prosthetic sesh with like the guys who did Harry Potter.
Wow, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. Guys who did Harry Potter, like the team, like they had also done like some of the prosthetics on Harry Potter, etc. So these guys came down, and here only in Bandra I went, I remember. Dude, it's a freaking wild process, okay? So they basically take all these measurements of you, detailed measurements, all of that. And then they take like this clay and they make like a mold,
They make
like
the
a
mold,
cast
yes.
of your face,
Yes.
right? And it's just, and they tell you at the start only, they're like, okay, look, it's very disorienting. Because now literally imagine, it's like if somebody like, it's like being buried in a wall, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But imagine if somebody just buried your head in a wall and just put two little these things for you to breathe. And it's, dude, it's such a trip because, and he's like, if you move and if you pull it off, we're going to have to do it again. So you have to make it like 20-25 minutes and it'll harden and then we can like take it off and it'll be fine. But dude, you sit there in those prosthetics for like 20-25 minutes. It's fully like your ears, everything is sealed. So you can only hear the inside of your body. You can't hear anybody in the room really. They sound like they're really far away. Like if they're talking like softly or whatever, you're just getting like the bassiest parts
Worst thing
like
to
of their
ever
voice.
do.
And
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, all right, and about 10 minutes in, I'm just like, dude, I'm gonna cave. I'm gonna have to do this again. I'm just not feeling good. Like I'm just not feeling good at all right now. Like I did not, like it's a different form of like if you're claustrophobic, then please don't do it, like ever in life. And man, 25 minutes later, when that thing came off and I saw light for the first time, I have never taken that deep like a breath in my life. Like I went home and slept after that. Like it was 25 of the most terrifying minutes of my life, but it was also very cool because then they end up getting like proper contours and all that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm sure you must have been excited just being part of a time travel movie like that.
Oh,
would be
hell
like,
yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
I was like,
yes.
that's crazy.
Of course, I want to be part of this. Of
Yeah,
course, I want to.
exactly.
Like, only thing is you didn't get to time travel much per se.
I didn't get to time travel.
That-
I was in my time and I got time traveled too.
Yeah.
But I never was I was a travelee. I was never a traveler.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That, I think that's the one thing that I think the most exciting part of all time travel movies is just the process of time travel. Like how do they innovate with time travel processes? I know.
I hate to be that guy, but Kurkure is supposed to be there, right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, cool. Sorry, cat parent kicking in.
No, I get it.
Wait,
Just
he's supposed to be there, right? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Then
he's
it's
fine,
fine.
he's fine.
He's fine, no? Then it's fine.
weird cat that way.
No, it's fine. As long as he's supposed to be there, it's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. 1 minute. Meghna, Kurkure is outside the window.
So he's not supposed to be there.
No, it's fine. This is his.
Okay.
He's a very like he won't do anything. He won't go anywhere because there's nowhere else to go. He'll just
Okay,
eat my
cool.
plants. So then I need to slap
Oh, fair.
him. What were we talking about? We were talking about
Time travel. We were talking about time. Bar dekho and time
Bar
travel.
Dekho, yeah. One of the things that I like the fact that Bollywood attempted a decent time travel movie because Bollywood unfortunately has had a very bad track record, right? What we had, like we discussed Fantush. Then what was the other one?
Action replay.
Yeah.
Which was supposed to be our version of Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I guess I should have an action replay poster back here.
Yeah,
for
you
the
should
next
have.
episode.
You should have like Akshay coming out of the DeLorean. That is your
Action replay 1, 2, and 3.
One of the fun, most fun time travel movies that I saw with a great time travel version was Men in Black 3, when he jumps off the tower.
Oh yeah. Correct,
That was
correct,
very
correct.
cool.
That
was
cool.
very cool.
That
the
was cool.
Jump and then you jump off.
Yes, that was cool.
And that reminded me of something very abstract, but Douglas Adams in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy had written that if you want to fly, right, you jump off a cliff, and you jump off a cliff thinking that you will not fall. That's how you fly.
Right.
And for a long time, I believed that.
Oh no.
And there's still a small part. The thing
no.
is, I'll be honest, there's still a small part that believes in a what if this is true? What if? What if
Sahil,
every
no,
day
man.
I wake up and I
Sahil,
reach
no,
out?
man.
What if?
Sahil.
No, I won't jump off a cliff, but I'm saying, what if like Jedi powers were true? Or what if I could touch a wall and go back in time? I like having that little bit of fantastic thrill in my life.
I need you to right now in front of the 243 people watching on camera. Promise me.
I won't.
You will never do acid.
I
I need you to on camera.
I promise. 1 second, guys. Sorry.
Like, is this what happened? Oh no. Man, tell a guy not to do acid one time. And
I promise you guys, no acid.
man,
no,
you tell a guy not to do acid one time and
he runs off
Like,
screen, right?
seriously,
No,
man.
no acid, no jumping
Problem.
off cliffs. With my imagination, I don't want to do anything. I'll be like, I'll be talking to Batman, being like, "Hey, you want to time travel?" Running into walls. I don't want to do that.
It's
I
all
don't want
good.
to do that. 2 more super chats, then we'll continue. Snowman 7. First thing you do if you had time, if you had a time machine. Ooh.
First thing I'd do if I had a time machine. Okay. You want the honest answer, right? I can give you the cool answer where I can be all like, oh man, I'd like go back in time and like I'd kill Hitler or some shit. Like that's the cool answer you want, right? Like that. But I don't think so.
Not at
I
all.
do not think that is what I would do. All right. I feel like what I would do is I would, pardon my French, but I would roll 2 fatties. I would get in the time machine. And I would punch in the destination of one Mr. Isaac Newton, who I hear was also quite an experimenter with the stuff. And apparently into the occult and shit. So I feel like if I rolled up and I told Mr. Isaac Newton, first of all, he's he's the more likely person to believe me. If I roll up to Isaac Newton's place and I go, listen, I know it's going to sound crazy, but if there's anybody in this timeline I believe that this does not sound crazy to, I know that it's you, all right? Because I believe that I can sit down and explain to you that thing. And by the way, we're going to do amazing things.
Yeah.
Now, I also know that you enjoy marijuana. What I would like to explain to you is that through crossbreeding, over the next 100 years, we have some tight shit. Would you, sir, like to indulge me and tell me about your theories of gravity? And then panic when I realize that he's not yet discovered the theory of gravity. And then wonder, was it just me?
I think it'll be a really fascinating thing because see, think about it, Rohan. If you really think about it, right? You light a doop, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. You light a doop, that is an action. You
Yes.
give it to him, he smokes it. That is an opposite reaction.
Damn right. And
Every-
in that moment, we are
Yeah.
equal.
Yeah. Like
So every action has
has
an
an
equal and
opposite.
opposite. And it is opposite because he is smarter than me.
yeah,
So he
exactly.
is the opposite of me. I'm a dumbass.
Yeah.
Smart. So this is why time travel should not be invented, because it proves that given a chance, the first thing a person do is invented is somebody will go and try to do dumb things. What would you do?
Mine is more selfish time travel. Like I don't care about saving the world and all that. Which I mean, if time travel exists for me, it'll exist for a lot of people, right? So let other people do stuff like killing Hitler and all that shit. I'll go back in time. I don't know, buy Bitcoin or something like that. I don't know. Just go back in time, buy Bitcoin.
Apple shares.
Yeah,
Apple shares.
Tell my past self that, hey man, it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just
It's
don't jump off a cliff. That's all.
just
That
that
doesn't
shit
work.
not real. That
I've
shit's
come
not
from the
real.
future. That does
Yeah.
not work. Then I'll also go back in time. I'll tell my past self, hey, I'll go back 3 years and I'll be like, dude, chess is a great thing to start streaming. I always think if I had time travel, I'll just steal other people's idea.
What I will do is that I will set myself to appear wherever it is you programmed yourself to go and show up exactly 3 minutes before you and say, hey, listen, a you from the future is going to come and tell you that, you can't jump off a cliff and it's not possible. He's lying to you and he doesn't want you to unlock your full potential. All right. You just need to trust me. And I'm going to get back in the time machine. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to be like, hey, you from the future is going to come and tell you that you need to get invest something called Bitcoin. I don't know why. I think you ruined his life by growing up. He's trying to fuck you over. don't buy Bitcoin.
This opens so many this
Like, man, you
situations,
want
so
like fucking
many.
no, you know what? Fuck you. Come at me like impractical jokers. I'm coming for your crown. You want impractical joke?
Impractical Time
You guys
Travelers
are
is
yeah,
such
you
a
guys
fun
are like
show, dude.
you guys are like at best expensive jokers. Like lots of resources
Oh,
and
dude,
time to
that's
this
such
is
a
impractical.
that's a
This
great
shit right
idea,
here.
man. Impractical Time Travelers, like you go back in
Yeah.
time and you pull pranks on people in the past, like
Yeah,
hidden
think
camera
about
prank with
it.
Hitler and all. That'll be amazing. That'll actually be amazing.
Right?
Dude, I think we
it
are
would
coming
be
up with some
outstanding.
amazing future shows.
I think we are.
1 second again. Neema, stop giving him toys of Kurkure. He's stealing it. Breaking everything.
Parenting is hard, people. Parenting is very, very hard, as you can tell
Stop
from
him.
the adventures.
He's eating stuff inside.
Bagel
which is
and
bad, so
Kurkure.
he's going to vomit then. Sorry guys, just another day in having a dog and a cat.
I was just saying, parenting. It's a thrilling experience.
I did a sketch. Sorry, I know we have to talk about movies. We're getting into personal stuff, but time travel is so like I had done a sketch. I had pitched it to EIC, and I'm like, this is what I really want to do, and we did like a mini version of it. It didn't do as well, and it's totally fine. I at least got to do it, and the idea that I wanted to do was it was a very simple premise. Every time you see a time travel movie, someone from the future comes back in time to tell you, don't do this, do that. Right? Your future self comes back to warn you. But what if your future self travels all the way back and forgets what he was supposed to tell you? So that was the entire plot. It was an amnesiac time traveler. So every time I would come and I'm like, Sahil, I had to, I'd written it somewhere. What did I say? Okay, one second. I'll just be right back. Then I come back and I have a different note. The ending was so
Wow,
bad.
that's the plot of Doom Patrol season 3.
I was way ahead of my time.
You were way ahead of your time.
I had planned
ahead
it.
of your time. Damn, son.
Dosto, 255 people watching. Please press the like button. We have
Do
to
it.
get more people watching. Please press the like button. More people will know that this is happening. Last few super chats and we will move on with these things. Last 2 hours. Recently watched Time Lapse. Loved it. Sorry, Sudhep. I have not heard of that. Time Lapse. I don't know which movie that is, but I will check it out. Piyush Pandey has records some of the time travel movies which were underrated were Predestination, Source Code, and 12 Monkeys. I will want to talk about Predestination.
Yeah, that was going to be the next movie on my list also, Predestination. It's best, basically.
Have you read the short story? I had read the short story originally, and
I had not read the short story. I read it after I watched the movie, and the movie just blew my mind. All right, like it just completely again, like first of all, Ethan Hawke and the great Sarah Snook. All right, we know her now. Like, you know what? When Succession came out, I feel like one of those cool hipsters were like, "Oh, I knew Sarah Snook before it was cool." Very hipster. She's so good. She's so good. He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good. Just that entire idea of the fizzle bomber. Everything. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but oh my god.
I would say there are 2 ways to enjoy this movie. You could either read the short
No,
story.
read nothing. Read nothing.
You don't want to read it?
Nothing.
Okay, then watch the
read
movie.
nothing. Just go watch the movie. Like, just read nothing. Watch no trailer. Like, read nothing about it. Just get Predestination and just watch it cold, blind. It's best.
It's Predestination. So far we have again someone from the chat. Please make a note of everything. League, you guys know the first person who makes a note is the Mafatlal. I tell you guys to DM me, but no one ever DMs me. I'm telling you, okay, Mafatlal of the month is very simple.
Man, that line is like the saddest Tinder profile in the world. Keep telling him to DM me, but nobody DMs me. Like that alone on desperation would get so many right swipes. We found it. We found the
That's
worst
my
saddest
that's
Tinder profile.
if I was on a dating app, that would be my line. Looking for my Mafatlal of the month. Like just
Yeah.
whoever wants to be my Mafatlal, please guys.
Whoever,
please.
yeah. Mafatlal, hey man.
Okay, Mafatlal of the month. I always say this, but it's very simple. If you are the Mafatlal of the month, the reason why I'm saying is DM me is that the next time if I'm doing a show in your city or you're in Mumbai, I will give you free tickets to the show. Bam! That is my promise to you. That is the Mafatlal promise. Okay. Now, I hope that gives you some inclination to make a list of everything we are talking. Piyush, Robot Chicken has done a theme called Dicks with Time Machine across multiple seasons. It's hilarious. We'll check it out. Rohan is a time traveler. How else can you explain a man approaching his 40s yet looking like he's 19? Oh.
That's right.
Ooh, flirtation.
That's right. Unfortunately, like I'd already gotten a bit grey before time travel was invented. So, we had to this thing. So okay, Predestination is
It's
one.
okay. Yeah. Thank you, Kavish and Aditya, for the super chat. Aditya, I will answer your question in a little bit, but thank you for the super chat. Now, Rohan, continue. Sorry. Let's go movies.
Predestination is done. Next movie I have. So we're not spending time on like the obvious ones, right? Because otherwise, just very, very quick shout out to the OGs, Terminator 2. Too good.
And,
Huh?
and, पीछे जो है very
पीछे क्या है?
important.
पीछे क्या है?
तेरे पीछे यार the.
Oh, I mean, of course. Because see, that's a separate. Don't get me started. We already like 40 minutes are over. That's a separate episode. Like the BTTF spin-off is separate. All right, of this thing. Just beautiful posters here. I still have perfectly preserved for sometimes when I want to watch on my PS. I have the Blu-rays. When I don't want to watch like any compression, nothing. I enjoy it. I love it. It's too good.
I am waiting. Two things. 2015 came. Everyone was waiting for the day 2015 came so that they could.
Hoverboards.
Hoverboards. They made a basic version with magnets, but we've still not got that.
Yeah.
Self-lacing shoes are there right now, but not
Yeah.
those Nike. Oh my God, those shoes was
They were outstanding.
everything about that. Everything. Okay, great.
They were outstanding.
Yeah.
So
next
what?
movie.
The next movie that I would like to talk about, Donnie Darko.
To the list, dude. To the list.
Donnie Darko, man. I'm telling you, that film is just. So I don't know how to. Again, Donnie Darko is one of those films where you can't explain it. It's just weird and beautiful and trippy, and it's one of those films where it finishes and you're just lying on the floor with emotions like running through you, all kinds of emotions. Like it's like imagine if you got slapped in the face or somebody punched you in the face, all right, like really hard. But that was the exact moment that you also realized that like getting punched in the face sexually excites you. Right? It's like I'm really sorry that I couldn't.
Darko, you know,
I'm
a little
really
too darko.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I couldn't like pull a better metaphor like at this time. But it's such a great movie. Jake Gyllenhaal is outstanding in it. The soundtrack is fantastic. Richard Kelly, unfortunately, did not go on to like his next movie, Southland Tales, all of them very okay. But Donnie Darko is one of those beautiful slices of weird perfection. Again, I still have the DVD up here somewhere because it's just, I look at the cover sometimes because I don't want to talk about Frank. Frank, man.
That's it.
Frank,
That's
it's just
all.
one of, and again, it just shows that you don't need like massive budget. You don't need, it's almost like it's a superhero story. It's a time travel. It's a teenage drama. It's so many things.
So it's so bizarre, right? Like as Rajashi said, yes, this Donnie Darko was the treasure.
It's Lynchian. Devesh is right. It's Lynchian. Like
it's so. When I was when I first shifted to this building, there was a DVD library opposite, okay? And the first DVD I picked up was Donnie Darko. At that time, ज़्यादा नहीं था, you know, like internet का क्या करे, what and all that. So I thought, ठीक है, चल, I'll watch this on my DVD player, you know. So I took Donnie Darko home, put it in. Watching, I'm like, what is happening? Okay. It took me a few months later to understand what happened at that time, but till
you were not an immediate fan of Sparkle Motion?
Yeah, no. Till date, I am a fan of just one thing. If I hear Mad World, I get goosebumps every
straight away.
Single time.
Straight away. Literally, straight away.
What is that line? My God, sometimes, you know, when I'm in a real... You know how you have those...
wait, I'll tell you that line.
That is the worst one. I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. But the dreams in which I'm dying are the best
I've ever had.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry to bring Tanhai into this stream, but...
Full Tanhai. Full, but yeah,
wow.
And it's beautiful. And the way it sort of fits the movie.
Fits the movie, dude. It's just...
Donnie.
It's...
Donnie Darko.
Complete goosebumps when I think about that ending. The whole sequence about that movie without spoilers, just
without spoilers, beautiful, just beautiful.
My God. Please go to therapy. Yes, we are, Devi. Yes, we are.
It's called Binge-O-Clock. It happens every week. That's why we're trying to be regular, guys. It's not about you. Oh, the streaming. It's just us. Oh my God.
Chal, I'll change the mood. I'll give you an underrated classic. For me, I don't think many people have seen it, and for me, this is a 1 second.
we should take this clip later and we should like put it up online and get somebody to subtitle it. Because we can't hear you.
Angry father who screams at his children. That's the like. What
That's
is
the
this?
vibe.
This
Been there.
तुम बिगाड़ते हो बच्चे को.
Been there.
Tintin and Gamonomics, thank you. I have Groundhog Day and Edge of Tomorrow. Yes, they do count because we already said time loop movies count, and we will discuss that. The Girl Who Read Through Time is an anime movie. I have not seen it, but I've seen the trailer, and I've always wanted to watch it. So I will definitely talk about it if we watch it. Definitely will do. The movie I want to talk about is called Frequently Asked Questions About Time Travel.
Okay.
Very few people have seen this movie. It is an extremely
Putting it on my list.
underrated movie. I think it's there on Prime Video. Frequently Asked Questions About Time Travel. It's a very fascinating movie. It's about three guys who are in a bar. They're having a drink, and something happens, and then they see their future selves and past selves and future selves, past selves. It's a goofy time travel movie. It's not like one of those, oh my god, what is happening, but it's not as goofy as Hot Tub Time Machine. But some of the things that happen in the time travel, in the loop, the way it's explained, the way the past, and I think one of the most beautiful forms of time travel is when your past and present selves have that, you have that loop where when did it actually start? Right? When did it actually start? Which also was done really well in Prisoner of Azkaban. Right?
Yeah.
Like that's the movie, right? It's that you're a tunk, but then you realize that, and you go to discover, but in the future you realize you're the one who caused the tunk in the first place. So when did the tunk actually start? Extremely fascinating movie. So yeah, that
sounds really cool.
Underrated movie. It's British and it's got Anna Faris in it.
Nice.
That's about it. That's all I'm going to tell you. But please do watch it if you want a really light time travel movie that you'll enjoy.
I would always be down for a dirty light time travel movie. Right?
I mean, and in full clarity.
Because they're rare.
Yeah. Like full clarity. I know I did paid promotion for it, but I did watch the Adam Project, and it was actually chill. It was actually quite fun.
Oh yeah. I'm sure it looks fun. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Again, same. Future self meets past self, and then what happens? But their time travel is very different. Their time travel is explained as your future self is in a certain point in your universe, and your past self is in a certain point.
Got it.
Like Avengers, where you go back in time, it doesn't affect, so on and so forth. But yeah, fun movie. One more I want to talk about, and then we shall move on. This is wait, it was right here. Same, very similar line. This is a Spanish time travel movie called Time Crimes.
Okay, I haven't seen Time Crimes. I've heard about it. I haven't seen it.
Same thing. It's basically someone gets murdered, and you have to figure. It's like a time travel murder mystery. Triangle time crimes all come under the same this thing. And the more you again, no spoilers. So just definitely please do watch Time Crimes. Frequently Asked Questions. And I'm going to name one last movie. If you ask me if there is, and I've seen a lot of time travel movies, but if there is, and someone up top in the chat had mentioned, if there is one movie that gives me goosebumps every single time, and I've seen it 3 times, it has to be the Flashpoint Paradox.
Oh, dude. Flashpoint Paradox is too good.
I have
too
so
good.
Many times.
Oh, too good. Full hard agree.
Every stream I do, we were doing the Chalchitra recommendations. I was like, please watch Flashpoint Paradox. If you don't watch anything from DC, just watch Flashpoint Paradox. And I would tell people to watch it also because the new Flash movie is Flashpoint Paradox. Okay, it's not like a big spoiler for the movie, but you watch the original animated, or if you're really into it, read the comic, then you can enjoy the new one which is coming. But
it's too good. It's just what a great alternate universe vibe. Just so good. So good. Man, one of my favorite DC animated movies.
Just everything. All the feels in that movie.
Yeah, all. Oh my god.
Feels. Okay, cool.
All of them. Okay.
I think I've interrupted. Now you go.
No, okay, me. I have, because it must be mentioned, I have here on the list 2 very different movies. Looper. Have you seen
part
Looper?
Of the list. Hell yeah.
Fully part of the list. Looper, too good. If you haven't seen it, please watch. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis. Playing the same guy, basically. Concept is great. This is the starting concept. In the future, best way to hide evidence of crimes is anybody that they want to kill, they just send the person back in time where there's an assassin waiting. So that person lands up back, literally you send the person back 20, 30 years, assassin kills him the second he shows up, buries. Done. No
Such
crime
a
evidence in the
good
future.
plot. Such a good plot.
No crime in the future. No evidence of murder in the future as a result of this. One day, young hitman is waiting patiently. Guy arrives, all tied up, etc. Hitman realizes it's him, like it's older him, like in this thing. That's where we shot. That's where the movie starts. That's just the starting of it, and from there,
plot.
just too good movie, too good ending. Number one, tip top, full recommend, very healthy baked goods.
Done.
Best.
Please, Looper is also
organic, handcrafted, beautiful, lovely. That is Looper.
Okay.
Then, because I come from a generation that was exposed to this movie on. So when Star, like the Star Network first came to India, a channel like now Star Movies we take it, like when Star Movies first came.
Yeah.
Okay. Star Movies had 4 movies. One of those movies was Bill and Ted. All right. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Excellent.
Excellent. And just, it introduced me, like this is before Speed, before anything. Which is why you're doing John Wick and all, like it's so sweet, it's so cool. Because I'm like, dude, that's fucking Bill and Ted, dude. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Right? And see Keanu Reeves go from there to there. Again, it's just the most idiotic, beautiful, surreal, delightful, like thing, because it's just like, look, this is a movie that just goes, look, this is basically a movie about 2 stoned rockers. And the worst possible people that you could give a time machine to. But what if you gave them a time machine and put the fate of the universe in their hands? And then as a result of that, they literally did just have a bogus journey and an excellent adventure. And they are just, dude, George Carlin is in it.
Yeah.
Then William Sadler played the Grim Reaper. I remember, just utterly outstanding. They parody that scene from the 7th Seal where they play chess with death, and then it just turns into one whole thing from there. And they're just such fun movies.
It is so much fun because it's very simple. They are going back in time and kidnapping technically historical figures. That's it. And now seeing historical figures in the modern day, like seeing Genghis Khan in a mall. Again, I'm not giving major spoilers, but when you're watching this, you're like, this is so stupid, but
it's just so stupid.
Funny. It is so funny. Did you see the newest one?
The newest Bill and Ted?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
It was,
alright.
It was one of those, we'll watch it for the
it's sweet.
Tic-tac version,
Sweet.
you know.
It's sweet.
I forgot his name, but the bald guy from Barry was the main villain in Bill and Ted, the robot.
Correct.
Bill and Ted to Defo, that is one of my, it's just everything, with a random electric guitar, like, awesome, dude. Since people have mentioned it, I have to obviously talk about it. A lot of people are talking about it. But yes, my friends, I am a hardcore time travel person and I also watch regional time travel cinema. I have seen a movie called 24 with Surya in it. Fantastic movie. Great animation. Great. I think that's what the South kills it with animation. Basically, Surya is a scientist. He has created a time machine. Okay. He has a kid. And he's got his evil brother, who is also him only. Basically, he's playing 3 roles in the movie. Father, brother, son.
Oh, wow.
And something happens to the father, then the son
Tell me you're a narcissist without telling me you're a narcissist.
Don't ever say that, okay? Wow. Surya fans will attack you.
Wow.
Surya fans will cancel you. Don't ever insult Surya, okay?
Sorry,
Surya is very important.
Sorry,
yes, the sun rises, the sun sets, Surya's everywhere. Surya's everywhere. That is very important. That is most important. But yeah, and Surya 24 is okay movie. It's fun, but not like wow. Manadu is a movie that I want to watch. That is I just saw the trailer a few days ago. That is a time loop movie about a guy who assassinates a politician. And he comes back to that same day. And I think the inspector has to find out who the killer is. So,
nice.
Fantastic. Those are the 2 sort of regional time travel movies I wanted to talk about. One underrated movie I want to talk about is that I feel that they didn't do a good job about it, but it was obviously based on an amazing theory. I think it is called Sound of Thunder.
Sound of Thunder. Ha 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 ha.
Sound of Thunder is based on, I think it is based also on an H.G. Wells story, if I'm not wrong.
Sound of Thunder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sound of Thunder, it did very badly at the box office, but I remember, see, the thing is, a lot of things about time travel a lot of things about movies and everything also is at the time at which you see it, right?
Correct,
now, if I were to watch a Sound of Thunder, I'd be like, yaar, dekh liya ye sab. I don't want to, like, I don't care about this, you know? But honestly, like, it's a very simple plot line. In the future, they have expeditions where you can go back in the past and you can see dinosaurs. Simple as that, right? And they tell you it's a very simple rule. Whatever you do not mess around with anything in the past because it can create ripples into the future. And one of them steps on a butterfly. That's the butterfly effect.
Right.
So he steps on, it's called because of that, because you could injure one butterfly in the past and it could cause ripples in time. And it shows how sound, like, it's done very badly, but just the plot was very fascinating. I really enjoyed that. And close to that was also the Butterfly Effect movie.
I enjoyed the Butterfly Effect.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the Butterfly Effect very, very much. I thought he was really good in it. I thought it was a really good movie.
Very nice emotional ending. Again, Ronak, yeah. I'm like,
full on.
Like that whatever happened at the ending was just it's like, if About Time is the, like the optimist in you, Butterfly Effect, Donnie Darko, all these movies are like, hey, fuck you.
For the pessimist, yeah.
Yeah.
These are for the fuck you. That's not how time works. Time's not your friend. Time's not your friend. Time hates you. Time taking pills, make you bitch. Time don't like you. You're not time's friend. You work for time. Time don't work for you.
So bad. So I don't like movies where time travel, like, that's why I think Hot Tub Time Machine, all these movies are so much fun, because time travel happens, it's part of the universe, but it's just there for fun. It's not meant to make you feel like, oh shit, what is happening? Oh no, what is happening? Oh God, this thing. But yeah. Those are the movies. Predestination, yes, has been mentioned, friends.
I have one more still. And I mean, again, it's actually not like unknown or whatever, but just has to be mentioned because of, and again, I was very fortunate to go see this in the theater, Arrival. All right. Please watch Arrival. And that's all
I've seen it. I didn't like it.
And that is all. You didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
Oh, wait.
Maybe because I think when I saw it, I don't know. I
loved Arrival. Like, again, it was just one of those movies. It's the Denis Villeneuve thing, right? You go there and his movies just like wash over you. Yeah. Like in every single way. I enjoyed Arrival so much. Best movie. कुछ मत इस चीज पे नहीं जाने का.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मैं चुपचाप बैठ रहा हूँ.
Actually, you can say it.
I'm like, Arrival and Interstellar are two of the movies that I saw in the theater. And while people, maybe I feel, again, time that
no,
I
Interstellar, I think Interstellar is okay. I think Interstellar is okay.
I was very proud of my logical plot hole that at the end, if by chance she had a digital watch, then he couldn't have done jack shit.
No.
I was very proud of my plot hole. And then
that's a very, you should have written to Christopher Nolan.
I tried emailing him also, like, hello.
Yeah, I need to be like, yeah.
Hello.
And what was his response? Oh, buddy, wait till you see the next one. And then he made Tenet. Just because he got that email, it's like, oh, I'll show you.
I mean, fun. This is actually a very fun, interesting thing. I mean, it's not with regards to time travel per se, but in Inception, they play, what's her name? I think Edith.
Yeah.
Piaf?
Edith Piaf.
Okay.
Yeah.
That song that they play when they go to sleep, as they go deeper and deeper and deeper, the sound goes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just the song that is slowed down because you're going deeper into the mind. And I'm like, man, this Inception technically is time travel, right? Technically, if you were to think about the guy who's stuck in the dream, Satoshi, everything, it is technically time travel.
It is a little time travel, yeah.
So Sorry,
sure.
what was the movie you're talking about? Arrival. I don't know. Maybe when I saw it, I wasn't ready for it. I think that's what it was.
What was it about it that you didn't enjoy? I'm curious.
One of the plot points,
Okay.
where I found it really stupid.
Okay.
I'll tell
Don't give
you
spoilers.
later.
Cool,
I don't
cool.
want to give spoilers, but something that happens towards the ending of the movie that I'm like, bro, shut up. That is utter nonsense. They see R. Rao as a Tamil movie 24 starring Surya. Surya's back again.
Surya's back.
We've already
Surya's
spoken
always
about
back.
it a few minutes
Spoke
ago.
about it, brother.
R. Rao. That's also
R. Rao.
a movie I'm excited to watch.
Yes.
It does. I'm looking at my list. Okay, there are a lot
Source
of movies.
Code was alright. It was fun.
Then if you're doing Groundhog Day, you're doing Source Code, then I will
Yeah, I know.
definitely add to that list. Source Code I loved. It was
Source
so
Code
nice.
was good fun.
It was such
But
a
then
great
The
thing.
best version of that though is Edge of Tomorrow, man. Like there's
Such
Edge of Tomorrow and then there's everything else.
such a good movie.
Just
Such
so good. Just so
a
good.
good movie.
Man.
I have spoken about
I thought I fell in love with Emily Blunt after Devil Wears Prada, but oh my god. After Edge of Tomorrow, oh my god.
Dude, and Tom Cruise is fun, dude. Like in that movie, it's
Yeah.
not Tom Cruise, it's like Tom Cruise just having fun. That entire training sequence
yeah.
was so much fun.
Great fun.
I
Great fun.
love that. I love Edge of Tomorrow. This is again third time, fourth time maybe in this stream that I'm mentioning the time loop movie Premature. I've mentioned it many times before, but it's a time loop movie where every time the guy prematurely ejaculates, he goes back in time to when he wakes up in bed that morning. That's it.
Hilarious.
It's a stupid rom-com.
Hilarious.
It's very funny.
Love it. So
Last year, another time loop movie came out called Palm Springs, which was really nice.
I enjoyed Palm Springs. It's good fun.
Palm Springs was also a lot of fun.
Palm Springs was good fun. Very, very good fun. Great cast.
Breezy time loop movies always
Very
make me
breezy.
fun. Another weird time loop movie very few people know, Happy Death Day to You.
Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day, no?
No, then I think the sequel came out Happy Death Day to You, I think.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But Happy Death Day
Oh,
also
with
was
the
a lot
to
of
you.
fun. Yeah. Like fun-touche, like everything
Fun-touche.
everything is thought about. Everything is thought about.
Everything is
thought about.
planned. Everything is planned.
Listen, I just have to say something. We got a super chat, and I don't know whether that's actually his name or he's trying to troll us. His Love Story 2050, Harman Baveja and Priyanka. Okay, that was his super chat. But his name is Sunny Surya.
Yeah, I'm sure that's his real name.
Is that
I'm
your real
sure.
name, buddy? Sunny Surya. Is that your real name? Please tell me, because Sunny and Surya is like,
Yeah, come on.
like.
Sunny Surya is a great name.
Yeah, it's like Seashore Sahil, it's like it's everything put together, dude. Triangle we've spoken about. Happy
Yes.
Death Day to You we've spoken about. You want to talk about Marvel time travel movies?
Not really. I mean,
Yeah.
Endgame had time travel. Yes, it was great. It was
Days of
brilliant.
Future
Loved it.
Past.
Days of Future Past was also fun. I enjoyed Days of Future Past. It was good. It was good, but it wasn't like crazy time travel.
Yeah, it was like a lot of people, like even Endgame to that extent had, okay, time travel was fun, but like
Yeah.
it was massive time travel, they're like,
Yeah,
we will not
it was
explain it.
It was like, look, we have reached a point in the writing where the only way to fix this is by traveling through time. Right? That's all that there is to do about it. So let's go.
I have 3 movies I want to talk about. One that I haven't seen and 2 that I have seen. Oh my god, 3 actually. One I want to talk about is a very random movie. It is called Time After Time. It is a very old movie. I think, what's his name? Alex McDowell. That was who was the guy in Clockwork Orange. He's there.
Yeah.
He is playing H.G. Wells in a version where H.G. Wells is in the past and he has a time machine, and Jack the Ripper takes the time machine and goes to the future, and H.G. Wells has to catch him.
Okay then. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That sentence really kept going, didn't it? That sentence just.
Yeah.
There were times where there were many places you could have put a full stop and that would still have been a great film. But you just. That's a lot.
It's an old movie. I think they made a remake a few years ago, but Time After Time is that version. And since we are talking about H.G. Wells, the original Time Machine, oh my god, such a good movie. That was the founding of
Which one? The Guy Pearce?
Time Machine. The Guy Pearce one also.
The Guy
There was
Pearce
an
one,
older one
yeah.
also where he had that big old school time machine that there was.
I don't remember that one.
I'll find the link. That was actually fantastic. So yeah, those are the basic things. Two ones which I want to talk about. One which is just genuinely another heartwarming time travel movie, Midnight in Paris.
I was bored a little bit.
I loved it.
I got really bored. Shit.
Chalo, so
I'm sorry. No, but go on.
No, I found Your Arrival. It's fine. It's fine.
No, but go on.
No, for all the people who don't know, it's very simple. This guy's an aspiring author. He's in Paris, and then when he walks one dark alley, he goes back in time and meets authors from the past. And he's in that time meeting authors from the past. And then when he comes out of the alley, he's back in like the normal this thing. And I think that's a very cool concept. If you could go back in time, meet your favorite authors, what would you do? Or what would you talk to them about? So that level. Or like go back, meet Shakespeare and be like, hey, that level. You know? Like, what do you do? What do you do? Last movie in this list, 12 Monkeys.
Oh, dude. 12 Monkeys, while we're at it, 12 Monkeys and Ancillary, the short film that it was kind of based on called La Jetty by a guy called Chris Marker, which is also very, very cool and very nice black and white avant-garde. Fully this thing, but yes, 12 Monkeys. Too good.
12 Monkeys is a very, very fascinating, again, very, I was going through, this is very interesting by the way, I was going through, right before we started the stream, going through the paradoxes that there are, Predestination, Bootstrap, Grandfather, Let's Kill Hitler, and something called Polchinki's Paradox, which I had never read before, but now that I read it, my mind is blown. So I'll just quickly run through the paradoxes also since people are here. I think we should run. Predestination paradox is when the actions of a person traveling back in time become part of the past events and may ultimately cause the event he is trying to prevent to take place. Which is a lot of movies we have spoken about today have that paradox. I'm not going to tell you which is which because I don't want to spoil it for you, but that is one paradox. Correct. Then you have the bootstrap paradox, where an object, person, or piece of information sent back in time results in an infinite loop where the object has no discernible origin and exists without ever being created. Case in point, Terminator. Now that I can give you spoilers. Like the first Terminator, the guy goes back in time to kill, to assassinate, to find John Connor's mom.
Who goes back in time?
John Connor sends a soldier to go back in time and protect his mother, and then that soldier falls in love with the mother and produces John Connor. So there is no origin to
Who
this
is
story.
John Connor?
Yeah, really? Who is John Connor? Time traveling sperm. There is no origin to that
time
story.
Traveling sperm. Yeah,
time traveling sperm. Grandfather paradox is going back in time and trying to kill your grandfather but creating an alternate timeline. So that is the basic grandfather paradox. And similar to that is the let's kill Hitler paradox, which is the butterfly effect, because if you kill Hitler, what will happen? Blah, 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 and how time changes in the future. Polchinski's paradox.
Okay.
He wrote a time paradox scenario in which a billiard ball enters a wormhole and emerges out of the other end in the past, just in time to collide with its younger version and stop it going into the wormhole in the first place. And that breaks my mind.
Fuck, that's crazy shit.
Yeah, it's like you time travel through a wormhole and you land up in the past. So like you're about to time travel, and when you go through, you land up right here before you went through, and you hit yourself so you don't end up going.
But you're both still there.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is it is very, very fascinating. Devesh, I read Aditya Madhuri's chat. He had asked something and I had said thank you to Aditya for the super chat also. Now it's gone up all the way. If you can just let me know what he super chatted, I will read it, as well as Aditya. If you can just let me know in the chat, let me know. But yes, and then there are two of you. I don't know how it works. I didn't read it up properly. I'm just explaining the basic paradox.
Yeah, that's fine. We're not accusing you of inventing it.
No. And dude, just bizarre.
Do I have anything else on my list right now? Looper, Back to the Future, Primer, Terminator, Donnie Darko. Oh, okay, this is technically, it's not a time travel movie so much, but it does happen to like people go to the future. Idiocracy.
Of course.
Idiocracy is a time travel movie. Idiocracy is great. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. Very depressing because now, unfortunately, all of it is coming through.
It's true.
We just live in idiocracy. It's great. But yeah, that's basically, I think that's pretty much my list. Palm Sing, Endgame, Arrival. Yeah, that's it for today, I think. That's all I got.
My list is la 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 la. We've done Harry, we've done 12 Donnie. Deadpool 2, though, obviously, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
okay.
everyone would have seen. Hot Tub, About Time, we've done. Uh, it doesn't come under time travel, so I'm not counting that movie. So the last movie I wanted to talk about was a movie that um, it's just come out last year, and I want to watch it. Edgar Wright's Last Night in Soho.
I haven't seen it yet. I was actually gonna watch it maybe tonight after the stream, but
Yeah, that's the basic plot line. Again, not
Yeah.
giving spoilers, but is this girl somehow travels back in time and she's in someone else's body and she has to figure out what happened to that girl without giving major spoilers. Now, why is this movie so fascinating? Okay, I have to talk about this. Okay, so a big part of any movie, right? Anything, just if you sometimes look at the behind the scenes, right? Or your future self to back self, right? Now, I'll give you like some great examples of fantastic movie making before I get into this Edgar Wright spiel. In Terminator, they showed a scene where they are looking into a mirror, right? Both Sarah Connors are looking into a mirror and fixing Arnold's hair. And the camera goes through the mirror. And you're like, how did they achieve that? Well, you know how they achieved that? They were twins. She has a twin, real life twin who is on the opposite side. And basically, there is just a body double of Arnold here and Arnold on the opposite side. And they are mimicking each other's actions.
That's crazy.
Yes, and that is a technique used multiple times. It was used in Sucker Punch also. There is an entire video also on YouTube called The Art of the Invisible Camera. You should definitely watch it. It's a video essay about how these things are pulled off. Okay. Now, keeping that in mind, what Edgar Wright has pulled off in Last Night in Soho, and which is why I also want to really watch it, is that throughout the movie, he has shot the entire movie with mirrors everywhere.
Okay.
So, why? Because they want to show that, let's say you go back in time and you're in someone else's body, but when that person looks into the mirror, she's seeing herself, right? So there is an entire sequence around a staircase where they put around 450 mirrors and had the girl in the past walk, and on the other side the girl who she actually is.
Don't give spoilers.
I'm not giving spoilers. This is all in the trailer. I'm not giving any spoilers at all because I have not seen the movie, so how can I give spoilers?
Correct.
I'm just trying to say that I think that's the beauty of all these movies, right? Of any sort
Edgar
of
Wright is just movie. Like too good, man.
Edgar is he's my favorite.
Too good. He's too good.
Asani Surya said, does Midnight in Paris count as time travel? Yes, we
just talked about it.
Mirage, Spanish by Oriol Paulo. I want to watch it. It's got that guy, no? What's the professor's name? I forget his name. Why do I always forget people's names? But Professor is there in that.
In what?
Alvaro Morte, that's his name.
Yes.
Mirage.
In what? In Mirage.
It's a Spanish movie. Aditya has asked again. Sorry, Aditya, I'm so sorry. Would you travel back in time to avoid disastrous decisions made on your favorite shows like Tonight Show in 2010 and Top Gear in 2015? Very pop culture time travel question.
Yeah, very, very, very hectically pop culture. But how do you know that the alternatives wouldn't be as bad? So no, I wouldn't waste like time travel opportunity on that. You tell them, oh, this pirate is shit, write something else. And then they just write another shit ending for Lost. And now instead of one, I've seen 2 bad endings for Lost. Fuck that. The risks are too high.
That is the J.J. Abrams. Wow.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams paradox. You know? Yes. That no matter how much you time travel, the ending of Lost will still be fucked up.
It'll still suck. Those are the rules.
Steins Gate, a lot of people are talking about. I've never seen.
I've seen it. It's good fun.
Yeah?
Watch it. Yeah, it's an anime. It's very weird, but it's good fun.
Steins Gate and The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, those are part of my anime list. And yeah, last that someone has mentioned multiple times, the goofiest, but it's not technically time travel, it's taken as a joke, but Austin Powers.
Yeah, Austin Powers, sure.
Austin Powers will definitely come under that entire situation. So,
of course.
Yeah, guys, I think that's my entire list has all the movies that I wanted to talk about. All the movies are here, everything. If I can think of more time travel movies, I will definitely let you know. But, like I said earlier, 2 things to observe. A, obviously observe the paradoxes. Observe how people have gone around the paradoxes to write something like that. I think that's the most fascinating thing about writing or reading or understanding time travel. And last but not the least, just see how how they've made it. Simple as that. It's just fascinating. If you guys have any questions, quickly let us know. I'm going to ask Rohan one question. What, like I said, one of my favorite versions of time travel was Men in Black. Was there a favorite version of time travel that you enjoyed watching?
Your favorite version of time travel?
Like even Time Machine, when he's sitting and seeing the entire this thing spin around him.
Yeah.
The world grows, dies. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Depiction of time travel.
League, you can also answer. What is your favorite depiction of time travel that
So
you
my favorite
would have
depiction
seen?
of one of my favorite depictions is like just not actually from a movie. Like I love the TARDIS. I love the idea of the TARDIS, like as a time machine and how it works. And it's just beautiful. And I love it. And also, of course, I mean,
Yeah. I think you can't
the
beat
greatest time machine that ever lived.
I think you can't. You know what, guys? If you are interested, we will do a full Back to the Future stream because I
The
feel there's a
DeLorean.
lot that needs to be spoken about with regards to Back to the Future. But the DeLorean is the coolest time machine
Just is.
ever.
It just is.
Everything. You know,
It's
that is
just perfect.
that is one of the things that I have wanted to buy. I don't know if you know this, but there is a flux capacitor. You can buy it for your car.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
you just connect it into that socket area.
Yep.
And that's it.
And then it's just there. That's it.
Like I was sharing Power of Love for the story. I got goosebumps because I'm like, dude, what is this movie? Oh my god, I want to watch it. I want to watch it again.
Yeah.
I want to definitely watch it again. So yeah, and by the way, chat, we have already spoken about all the movies, Tamil movie 24, everything, 11.11, I think that's a Stephen King, that's the show.
That's
will
the
do
show, though.
another
Shows
separate
separate.
episode on shows. Today was
Shows is
only
separate.
movies.
Today was picture.
And yeah, guys, these are all the time travel movies. I think there's a lot that if there's something that we have not seen, please let us know. I will definitely try to watch it. I've given Rohan some records. Rohan has given me some records that we need to defo watch.
Yes.
And I really hope you guys enjoy this journey because or you can go back in time and tell us you didn't. Whatever.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Entirely your call.
It's entirely your call.
And no one can stop you.
But yeah, that's all that we have with regards to time travel. Rohan, any
Yes.
announcements from the past, future, present?
Announcements from the past, future, present are that this weekend live quizzing is happening on Saturday.
You're there on Saturday. Who are you
I'm
with?
there on Saturday. I am with, if I'm not mistaken, I'm with Smritika and Devaya. Who are you with? You're tomorrow.
I am tomorrow with Sulagna and Weber.
Oh, full fun. That'll be a fun one.
Yeah. I'm actually very excited, honestly, because he wanted to do it in Jan, right? And it didn't work out. But I'm very excited because for the first time, we have other people. Yes.
We do. We have other people.
Yes.
It's true.
We can collectively feel dumb. It's not only me
Exactly.
going, shit, why didn't I answer
Everyone.
that?
It's all of us together.
So that is definitely happening. And also,
Comedians on Board is going on.
Yeah.
Still, please watch. I'm losing every match I have played, but it's okay.
that's okay, man. You're playing it for fun and
I'm playing
getting the
for
hang of
fun.
it.
It's what I have to tell myself every time I almost like rage smash my keyboard at the end of a game.
No, I did that by the way. I randomly, long ago I had got like I think I did something for chess.com and I got the diamond this thing. But I was like, shit, I don't want people to know that this is me and I suck. So I created a random account and I played with a random account. And the first match I played, I hung out. From 800, my rating went down to 500. And I'm like, wow, they really, really punish you for
Punish you hard.
for rage
they
quitting.
Punish you
know?
hard. Yeah, they punish you
So
hard.
I guess I need to get back to playing chess just for the fun of it. That's the problem, right? I've been playing chess since I was a kid, but I played for 1 ghanta khelo. These 3-minute, 5-minute matches freak me out.
Damn hardcore, dude.
They freak me out.
Damn hardcore these time games.
I'm like, what do I do? Shit. I can't do this. It's too fast.
Too
I want to enjoy the battle.
Too hardcore. Way too hardcore.
So yeah, those are the announcements for Rohan.
What else? Next week there will of course be another episode of the Side Pod, which is new F1 podcast that has sprung up out of nowhere.
It's the Binge-O-Clock for F1.
The Binge-O-Clock for
Yeah,
F1.
I feel
F1 o'clock.
F1 o'clock.
F1 o'clock. Which will be either on Monday or Tuesday because I think Saudi Arabia is this week. So that should be fun. What else?
Very interesting question from Devesh.
What?
Crosswords question mark?
हाँ रे, करने का कितना दिन, कितना टाइम, कितना मतलब तेरा करते पक्का करते.
I have two basic announcements. One is though definitely next week we are back with another episode of Binge-O-Clock. We are just figuring
100%.
maybe Oscars or maybe Moon Knight. Let's see how the week pans out.
Yeah.
But maybe both. How does it matter? There's a lot coming out. We are super excited.
दोनों में ऑस्कर है.
हाँ, of course. Both are golden, guys. Both are utter golden, guys. That was one. Number two, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and press like. I'm trying to hit 100k. It's been a very slow journey, but ठीक है अभी. ठीक है, करते रहेंगे. Stand up भी आ रहा है. Stand up is being edited, so stand up is coming out.
There's an electric DeLorean car in production coming soon. But sorry, yes, you were saying stand up is coming out. When is stand up coming out?
Now I'm planning tour, so stand up will come out for that also. So lots of that is happening. And last but not the least, I have started solving escape rooms online.
I saw, yes.
And now, eventually, after 1-2 episodes, I'll be getting guests. So, Rohan, obviously, I'll be calling you for the first episode as a guest. And then we'll be getting more guests. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So, those are the fun things that are happening on this channel. I'm going to try to stream more. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of
Binge-O-Clock. Buried the headline here. You're planning a tour. That's amazing.
मतलब हाँ, देख लेंगे.
Awesome.
I've been for 2 years. I've been waiting to do this. I was about to announce my tour, and then they said, "Hey, Mitro, lockdown," and I'm like, "Cool, I guess, yeah, okay, I guess I'll sit at home." But yeah, these are all the announcements we have. More importantly, in two weeks or next 2 episodes, we'll have hit 25 episodes of Binge-O-Clock.
That's some crazy shit.
25.
That's some crazy shit.
Silver? Is it called silver? Silver? This thing? What is it called?
It's called whatever we want it to be called. We did 25 episodes and we're awesome. It's called whatever we want it to be called. Because we're amazing.
Yeah, Silver Jubilee.
And what's cool is we get to celebrate 2 episodes in a row because 25 means we were 25 episodes, which is cool. And 26 means we officially hit 6 months, half a year worth of episodes.
You guys, thank you so much for being part of this journey. More importantly, thank you so much for showing up every time and watching us just have normal conversations. This is just a normal conversation that we said, why not? Let's put it online. That's it.
Exactly.
But thank you so much for watching this and coming. Keep coming. League, we absolutely love you. To everybody who's super chatted, thank you very, very much. To the Mafatlals, we appreciate you. And to the mod, Devesh. Devesh to always, yeah. Jai Mata Di.
Devesh to matlab.
Devesh is to like best. But to everybody who is regularly here and everybody who's part of the league, thank you so much. This was our stream on time travel. If you did enjoy, then tell your future self to come back.
Or if you will enjoy in the future, then tell your past self to come back and like this in the present.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play.
And if you did enjoy, and if you did enjoy it, fuck off to the past where there isn't YouTube and stay there.
Yeah, or you can just go back to the time where Rohan is trying to stop me from time traveling and then just intervene. There's a lot that you can go. A lot of places that you can go.
Make yourself useful.
A lot of places that you can go. Yeah, so do that. Okay. All right, guys. Enjoy your time travel. Enjoy the night. Love you, Sahil and Rohan. Please give a shout out on my podcast on YouTube. It's called Kinda Old Men. Okay, Aditya. Please do check out Kinda Old Men.
Yeah.
That is his podcast on YouTube. Done. All right, guys. Bye.
Awesome.
See you all. Good night.
Good
Thank you, everybody. Ending music. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.